Right, hello there ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Right, I've never done a segment or a video like this for absolutely ages, so I thought I would do this. It's something different anyway, so here goes. Right, today I purchased that album. Never heard of the person before, never seen the album before, never heard of the album or anything, and it was only £8, but I was getting a bit of discount. So because I volunteer at the British Heart Foundation. Right, so anyway, it's got that song on it, and I recognised it straight away. What I am, like what I am is what I am, and what you are, or what. So that one, and then I recognised another song on it, but I just thought it looks so cool. It looks homemade. It looks like a kid has drawn the artwork. It just like spoke to me and jumped out, and I thought, well, why no? Even looked yesterday and I thought, should I get it? And then I thought, if it's still there, I'll just get it. And it's the same with another one I'll show you in a minute as well. But it is so much better than what I thought it would be. And I looked her up and she's American. She does sort of like anthemic rock a bit, or sort of maybe, well, no pop rock, but something a bit like heavier than that, but no, and then she's married to Paul Simon. She's in her 60s. She was born in 1966. So that's that. So this segment is just albums that are so weird or interesting. No, weird and, well, they could be weird in lyrics as well, but I mean, we all know that. But even though I bought it, because I just had to like give in to, well, I was going to say temptation, but not. Alright, no give in to temptation, just buy it just because how legendary it is. I've only ever tried to listen to it once, and it just didn't speak to me because it was too mellow. But anyway, I'll listen to it the day and then I'll do a review on it another day, because that'll get good views. Anyway, so only a £5. Can't believe that. Because anywhere online it would be at least £10 or more. So anyway, that. And if I didn't like it, I can just put it on my shelf and use it as artwork. I can get like a vinyl photo frame and put it in it. Right, so that's that. Right. I've not heard that in a wee while, but it's very, very gentle. It's instrumental music. The guy, Mike Oldfield, is famous for doing the Exorcist theme and the Blue Peter theme, but he's also like parts of songs have been instrumentals for lots of different programs or cartoons. Right, just have to show you that. So cool. I've got a big massive poster that looks like that. Well, when they say big massive, it's like probably four A4 pieces, like four together. It's that big, that. So eventually that picture is going somewhere up in the apartment room. So there's that. Then that, I just really like the shading pick to that, because it looks like it's been done with a ruler. Cool. It's a good album, that. Not heard it in ages again as well, but every so often I'm going to have to go through my records, and any that I've no listened to and 2 weeks or more, put them on and listen to them, so that every album I have I listen to at least 3 or 4 times. Right, this is a really, really, really good debut album in my opinion. Had to get it. just because, mainly because of the artwork. But it really is a great debut album. Got it in Southport, Lancashire, England. Aye, it is really good. And when you turn it upside down, that bit, all that is a guitar. So cool. Aye, it's got More Than a Feeling on it. But again, I've not heard this all the way through for absolute ages. So I'll need to listen to it eventually. And in this, it's their best album, well, that I've heard so far anyway, but it's one of the legendary albums of that genre. Breaking the Law, Metal Gods, United, Living After Midnight. Aye, it's brilliant. You don't have to be old to be wise. Aye, it's a solid album. Fantastic. Right, legendary. I've always wanted to get it. Ever since I got into vinyl records, I thought, that's one of the albums I need to get. Right. Right, half, well, I wouldn't say half, but maybe 15% of all the LPs I'm going to show you is just because I either find them so weird, interesting, or they're unusual. And I'll explain a bit about them, but some of them I don't know because I've only listened to once. Like I got them gifted, or I just got them just got them because I wanted to try them. Right, here goes. This is another one. Oh, no, I heard this one in absolute ages, but I got that in Ormskirk, Lancashire, England, on a stall, like it was a market day, and there was a CD and record stall, and I had to get it, mainly because of the artwork, but Since You've Been Gone is on it. And Richie Blackmore, after he left Deep Purple, formed that band. It is a solid album, but I've not heard it in ages. I think I've heard of the person that produced it, Roger Glover. I'll have to do research into that. 1979, I think it came out. 1979. Woofed. Right, made them 40, but, well, I don't know, 42 years ago or something, I don't know. Just, I don't know, that was just a guess. Right, anyway, Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night, or Tango in Love? Wait, let's see. Tango in the Night. I knew it was Tango in the something. Right, anyway, not heard that album in absolute ages, but sure it's a coloured vinyl. Don't know if it is, but one of them is. That's no, so there's no point in showing you. The other one I'm thinking about is a coloured one. I've showed you it before. It's a purple one. I've definitely done a video on that. I think the video's called Coloured Vinyl Records. Right. Just because of how good that first album is that I showed you, the one with What I Am on it, just because of how good it turned out to be, every so often, if there's an album that is just so weird and you can't explain what is going on in the artwork and it's very cheap, I'm just going to buy it, even if I've never heard it before. So that's how you discover new music. Anyhow, right, on to the next album. Well, this is a 12-inch single, technically. I didn't care what it sounded like, I just had to get it, because I like WWE, but back then it was World Wrestling Federation. It's not very good, but I didn't care, because it's absolutely incredible artwork. So that's what I'm going to do for now on. Is every so often, if an album's maybe say £7 or less, no matter what it is, if it is absolutely cool as anything and it's almost like you could put it in a photo frame, I'll get it. But not all the time, just now and again, because I want to stick to what I know. But discovering new music is what it's all about. Right, anyway, that is really good. Oh, that one and the wrestling one I got in Linlithgow, West Lothian, Scotland. Aye, in a record store. Aye, brilliant. Right, so sometimes if I didn't really care anything about them, I'll just tell you it was alright or good and just show you the artwork because I've got a lot to get through. Right, can't remember what that's like, but it just looks weird. It's a 12-inch single. Right, I'll not say much more about that because my father's best friend Ian gave me it. The same with this, but I just have to show you because it's so unusual. I mean, I will listen to most of these again and then maybe do a review about them, but I just cannot remember at all what that sounds like. Aye, that's the back here. Right, this one. Oh, one of my auntie, well, a family member on my father's side, one of my auntie's sons, so my cousin gave me that, and that's not too bad. Not heard it in ages. Well, basically and in essence, everyone I'm showing you I've hardly listened to in probably about 4 or 5 weeks. Right, but anyway, there's that. But some of them I've not heard in probably a year. I'm not really too keen on that. The same person gave me that as well, but I'm really not too keen on that. I tried that 2.5 times and I just cannot get into it. It's weird. It's got so many genres of music in the one LP. I mean, that's quite cool in a way, but it just doesn't speak to me in any way, shape or form. It's quite a recent artist. Jake Collar. Aye, it's not too bad, but I wouldn't have bought it with my own money anyway, so I'm glad it was gifted. Right, next, there wasn't much to say about that album, and I don't know why I even showed you because it's quite plain, but it's unusual. So, the Alan Parsons Project, quite cool. I like the sort of velvety red colour with a ring right in the middle. Like it, can't tell if it's a snake or, I mean, snakes haven't got that sort of beak, but whatever it is, I like how it's like wrapped around itself like a ring. Right, next one. Right, this is quite cool because one side with the actual black vinyl, it's got like a printy like that on it. Right, it's really cool. They're called, well, that's their name up there at the top. Aye, it's quite cool. That's the band. Sometimes I can't tell what bit's the back and what bit's the front. Anyway, it's quite cool. I thought I'll just show you that. Wait, I'll pause you for a minute. Why is it really dark? Right, anyway, I don't know what's happened here, but it's went really dark. You can't even see the mask, so look out for part 2 in a couple of minutes when I just get my breath back and get a drink, and I'll see you on the flip side. Right, tatty bye and enjoy the Euros.